Collective, welcome back, guys. Welcome. So I'm going to ring this once. The purpose of this little singing bowl is to settle the energy, clear the vibe. Okay? So if this annoys you, for some of you only, please mute it. Okay? Or lower the volume. I'm only going to do it once. Okay? I have to do it twice because it hit the bottom. Alright? There we go. Alright. So, guys. So I got a download this morning as I was waking up, and I heard it loud and clear. It was a voice that I heard loud and clear saying, there is no kissing in this timeline. Okay? No kissing in this timeline. Let me say that again. There is no kissing in this timeline. I am talking to a select few of you that have been in hermit mode. You have been celibate. You have been healing. You have been shifting, changing, transforming. You're taking your purpose, your path, your spiritual journey on a serious tip, very seriously. You know, not to the point where you're not flexible or having fun or anything like that, but to the point where you're dedicated to the Most High Source, whatever that is for you. You're dedicated to your purpose, to being the best, highest version of yourself. So I'm speaking to those who are on that timeline, higher timeline, where you understand that you have a spiritual high ranking here. Even if nobody understands or sees it or makes fun of it, mocks it, whatever, it doesn't matter. It's not something that you are expressing. If somebody found out that this is what you think, it's maybe because they're getting readings on you, spying on you, or getting readings or watching stuff on YouTube, whatever it is that they're connecting to you and not wanting to believe. That's their problem. This is about you and what is happening for you on a spiritual level that you're integrating into your physical reality. So it also told me that you are spiritually aligning with someone in specific that is also part of your purpose. So it goes for you as well as it does for this person. This person is entering your timeline, if they haven't already. So no kissing in this timeline is not in connection to the person that is spiritually connected to you, that you will be meeting or have met and getting to know each other a little deeper. However that's working out for you guys is going to be different for all of you, so take it how it resonates for you. And please use your discernment in this reading. Highly, highly use your discernment and intuition here, because this message is not for everybody. Okay? So what I also got from that is that there may be people, suitors, trying to come towards you, to charm you, to ask you out. The reason for no kissing in this timeline is because it's an energetic exchange that disrupts whatever it is you're doing. You cannot allow yourself to let anyone get close to you to try to siphon your energy in any which way, shape, or form. Okay? There has been a purification happening within you, or that you have also been doing for yourself, whether it's cleansing your space with rituals, cleansing your energy, your vibration, your frequency, through spiritual baths, through prayer, through whatever it is that you do for yourself to keep that energy cleansed, pure. Okay? As well as celibacy, of course. So there's no kissing, no swapping energies or fluids with people that are not in your highest timeline. Okay? Take it or leave it. Okay? If you resonate, you resonate. If you don't, well, that message may not be for you. Okay? So the song that I got was by Shine. What is it? Shine Down. second chance. Okay? It says, my eyes are open wide, by the way, I made it through the day. I watch the world outside, by the way, I'm leaving out today. I just saw Haley's come and she waved, said, why you always running in place? Even the man in the moon disappeared somewhere in the stratosphere. Tell my mother, tell my father, I've done the best I can to make them realize this is my life. I hope they understand. I'm not angry, I'm just saying, sometimes goodbye is a second chance. Please don't cry one tear for me, I'm not afraid of what I have to say. This is my one and only voice, so listen close, it's only for today. And then it goes back into, I just saw Haley's comment, surely, or whatever it said, okay? She waved. So that's the song. What I'm getting is your counterpart is standing up for what they believe in. They're about to make a huge step in their life towards their own purpose, their own spiritual journey, which includes you somewhere along there. So they're standing up for what they believe in, what they must do. And this is their time for a second chance in life, a second chance in love, a second chance to rediscover who they are, to see things from a higher perspective. And that means they need to step away from a perspective that they knew that involved, you know, the perspective of their parents and how they grew and what their parents believed in, or what other people around them believes in. It's not what they believe in. Okay, so they're finally seeing that there is a different path opening up for them that they want to explore. Okay, and that includes you. And they're gonna do what they gotta do without making excuses. No more excuses for them. They have been sitting with this energy for some time. They have been reflecting. Especially now, it's definitely a time of reflection because of Mercury retrograde. But they've reflected in other times during Mercury retrograde. But this is the timeline that which they implement what they've been reflecting on. Okay, they have analyzed it, dissected it, and it's resonating with who they are at the core. So this is someone understanding who they are as well. All right. You may have played a role in this, unbeknownst to you, unknowingly, by just being you. Okay? There's something going on, obviously, within you and this person, because you are spiritually aligning towards one another. You have been dreaming about each other. You have been doing spiritual work in the spirit realm, okay, in the 5D. You have been connecting there, getting to know each other again there, even though you already know who you guys are because you've been with this person in other past lives. And this is someone that is actually, not just talking the talk, they're walking the walk. Okay? So this is definitely someone that's going to show up for themselves, therefore is aligning and showing up for you. So let's talk about this. This is quite interesting. I heard that today and I was like, no kissing this timeline. And right away, I was just like, there may be people that are trying to come towards the collective at this particular time to kind of get you back, almost like stopping you from entering this other timelines. But I feel like a lot of you already entered this timeline because, like it said, no kissing in this timeline. All right, so Spirit does not want you to mix and mingle with the wrong vibration. Okay, so it's like you're walking I'm getting that line across like an open, like you're in a mountain and you have to cross to the next mountain, but on the top. You don't have to climb this one like you did this one. There is a cord, a rope to the other side, and you must tread with caution as you get to that other one. Okay? But if you don't, then you'll fall to the bottom and have to climb another mountain. That's what I'm getting. So you have a rope. You are balanced. You've been balancing yourself within your light and shadow, your heart and mind, okay, your emotions and your logic, and you have the proper balance to make it across. That is your lifeline, is the rope. That is the rope that the divine has given you to get to the other side, to get to the other mountain without you having to climb it again. So, very specific message for you guys, for those who resonate here. And if you don't, then this reading's not for you, and you don't need to put it in the comments. Just exit, please. Okay? If you're not in that timeline, you're not going to understand what I'm talking about. So, trying to fight me on this, you're wasting your breath, because it just means it's not for you. Alright. One more shuffle here, and we'll get into both your energies here, what this person is going through as well currently on the way to you. It's like their mind is made up when it comes to this path that they're on and meeting you somewhere along the way, however long that is. That has to do with divine timing. Okay, yeah, there they come. Knight of Cups. Alright. Alright, this is my one and only voice. So listen close to what I have to say. They've said what they said. They're saying what they're saying and meaning what they're saying. Okay? Yeah, leap of faith. Can't make it up. And there's the mountain. This person is about to, I cannot make this up. They're about to cross this mountain to the other mountain. I cannot make it up. And look how many there are. Okay? But the first mountain was the toughest, because you had to crawl from the bottom all the way up. Now you're going to get lifelines to get to each by the divine, as long as you maintain that high altitude, that high vibration, right? And the devil will try to stop you. Those are the people that are going to try to keep you at the bottom of the mountain or try to make you fall back down. Please be careful. The devil is in the details. That comes in the form of people, places, things, karmic energies. Okay? Could be career even. Alright? Dressed as a blessing. Read the fine print. Don't sign any major contracts through Mercury retrograde. If you need a lawyer or a keen eye to look through the contract, please do so. Okay? But the devil is in the details. Absolutely. The devil may make one of these mountains seem like the right mountain. Make sure you choose the right one. Make sure you choose the right rope. Because, you know, he may cut that bitch when you're in the middle. Okay? So be careful with people coming towards you at this time. Use your discernment, your intuition. If you see red flags, do not ignore them, because you are an empathic soul. No excuses. If they are not showing up, and you know this is, especially for those of you who don't even know who the soulmate is yet. You haven't seen them, you haven't met them, or you dream about them, but you're not quite sure what they look like, because sometimes it's blurry, you can't see the face, but there may be a detail, like you see a smile, or maybe their eyes, or a particular hairstyle, or way they're dressing. Whatever this is for you, use your discernment. The devil can come in many forms, even a very tempting, attractive form. Okay, I'm not saying that the angel can't show up attractive, because yes, they can, but they can also show up in any form. They can show up, the devil can show up just like the angel in someone that is not so attractive, but very charming. Understand the difference between the two, high vibrational charm and low vibrational charm. Okay? High vibrational charm is going to be someone respectful, empathic, giving. Okay? The red flags aren't going to be flaring everywhere. Low vibration, they're going to come with charm, a low vibrational energy, quick to anger, or, you know, toxic behavior patterns, or way of, or certain things that they say that you're going to know. Please use a fine comb right here. Ace of Wands, yeah, temptation. There's two types of temptation also. The right type of temptation with the person that you're meant to start this new journey with, and then there's the low vibrational, lustful, passionate temptation, often dressed as the right person also. But be careful if someone is pouring too much into you, like love bombing, or too much passion into you, so they get you all wrapped up in this smoke and mirrors to deviate you from your path. All right? So temptation is on the board here. The devil is here. There's a charmer here as well. But there's also the right person taking the right path here, taking a leap of faith. All right? So not everything that's gold, not everything that shimmers is gold. So keep that in mind. All right, let's clarify. Yes, the Chariot. This is the right person coming towards you, picking up speed here. All right, they're on a journey. They know what they're on a soul journey with that Knight of Cups, but they're also on a journey of going off on their own. You know, exactly. Like, let's say you're in a kingdom and your father's the emperor, and your mother is the empress, and this is like the prince, right? They're the next king. They have their own legacy to build, and this is a legacy that is not the same as the one their father built, because this is the healer of that lineage. This is the generational curse breaker of that lineage. So this is where they take off on their own and create a whole different type of lineage with someone that is high vibrational, awakened, understanding their worth in a healed vibration. Or in a or at least in that journey where they are healing. They're healing their family line, their DNA, their past life traumas, as well as their family's past life traumas. So they have to go off on their own. This is someone on a journey to find someone that aligns with that, and that is you. Okay, with the Chariot, they are on the right path. All right, and this is with understanding both their light and their shadow, balanced, following the North Star. There's their North Node. All right, and this is the Chariot is ruled by Cancer, which is talks about family. All right, so this is definitely someone that wants to do their thing as it was meant to be, becoming their own person, not the person that everybody wanted to mold and shape them into. Okay? The Fool with the Seven of Swords. Exactly. This is where we have to be careful. Remember I said, be careful which mountain you cross to, because the rope might break and you might have to start from the bottom. This is the Seven of Swords, so be careful of deception. There are many things that are going to look like the right thing. For those of you who don't know who this person is coming towards you, there may be other suitors that are going to mimic some kind of soul connection. Be careful. And if you know who this person is, you dream about him, or they're watching you online, or you have spoken to them, then you're good. Okay, just make sure that is the person. All right, for those of you who have met someone, you're talking to them, make sure that that really is the person that you're meant to be with. The Devil? Yeah. Ooh, devil's trying to trap you. Absolutely. The devil is trying to deviate you from this and trying to trap you. Wow. Get you into some sort of karmic trap so that you don't make it through that portal, through that timeline. Okay? And not just you. It's going to try to deviate this person because they're on their way to you. Okay? So they must also be strong. because they're on the journey. Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups. I just heard, yes, the cup trumps fire. Water puts out fire. Okay? The cup trumps fire. So, listening to your heart, all right? And this, of course, has to do with what? Healing your sacral energy, so that you don't fall for temptation and lower vibrational energies. Getting into the heart space. Yes. This connection is going to be passionate, but it also comes with love. It's a balance between passion and love. Okay? So the connection that you have, the feelings that you have or are growing within the two of you must be stronger than temptation and lust. Page of Cups. It's a new beginning. Okay? This may be someone that, even though they are your soulmate, this could be a crush on the physical, you know. But this is obviously more than a crush. This person may want to have a child with you. Okay? For some of you, or children. For those of you who can still have children. For some of you, you may have a child. Alright, this could be a blended family situation. So take everything as it resonates. Those messages aren't for everybody. Choose what resonates with you. Alright, Seven of Swords. The World, yeah. Be careful, because, there's this is the split. There's two worlds here. With the Fool and the Seven of Swords, there's the Devil's Playground. And what's going on here? The Earth is moving into the fifth dimension, right? This is where the split happens. Those who are following their spiritual journey and higher purpose, North Node, and then there's those who are stuck in the lower vibration, working through their karma, right? Still in that, karmic energy, not understanding because their third eye is not open. They're not taking the path less traveled. They're being led by the devil rather than taking the reins of their own life and being led by source, their inner compass. So this is where things get a little crazy with the Seven of Swords and the Fool. Don't be tempted to fall back into the karmic wheel. Okay? And again, this goes for this person as well. 42. Confirmation. 6. You guys have learned many spiritual lessons here. And you're coming out of that. Obviously, a lot of you have come out of this karmic wheel, but the devil's still going to try to tempt you, as well as this person. Your love for your path, your journey, the love for yourself, the love that you want to find within another, that must be stronger than temptation, okay? Than the shiny thing and any illusion that someone tries to cast over you. Your intuition, your discernment, it must be stronger than any of that the devil can throw at you on this journey. Yes, I can't make it up. Strength. Wow. You must be stronger than the devil. Absolutely. This feels like a major test coming up. King of Cups, yes, with the Ace of Cups. Yes, strength and the King of Cups with the World, entering a new timeline. With the Page of Cups, the World, strength, and the King of Cups. This person is entering the new Earth energy, the fifth dimensional energy, the higher vibrational energy. So Obviously, so how do you enter the fifth dimension? Well, you understand that your vibration can shift depending on how you see yourself and what you heal in this life. And understanding that things don't happen to you, they happen for you, so that you can learn, ascend, grow, evolve into your highest timeline. You are energy, vibration, and frequency. It does not have to remain the same simply because someone taught you this is how it is. No. There's more to life than just a perspective of your parents or whoever raised you or your friends or whatever timeline you're in. There are more timelines. There's always room to grow and evolve. It isn't just black and white. There are gray areas. There are colors in the rainbow. There is more to explore. 3 of Cups. Yeah. I feel like this person wants to get to know you here. This person may be talking about you as well. This is also where your soul tribe is coming in. People alike as well. Okay. You guys may be meeting certain people along the way that you share, confirmation, that you share specific conversations with that are going to help you continue on your journey. All right, this could come in the form of looking at videos like this or talking to new people, even somebody that you meet at the store or a friend introduces you to, or somebody that you meet while you're out somewhere. The conversation like had to be had, or it was aligned that way. Okay. Some of you may be bumping into those types of people as well. People that can further you into your path just by saying one thing or something. Okay. These are like the hidden gems within the journey that Source places in your path, so that you understand that you are on the right path. So also pay attention to the signs and synchronicities at this time, to the birds, the trees, the flowers, the bees, all of that, because it's trying to tell you something. It's trying to guide you, right? And whenever you're around somebody that's connected more to a lower vibration, like the devil's playground, pay attention to what's happening around you. When you sense someone in that energy, or you may be confused and not sure, pay attention to what's happening around you. That way you know that's not the right person. The World, the 8 of Pentacles. This is another thing. Be careful of deceptive opportunities. Like I said, read the fine print, because we have deception here with the 7 of Swords. And work. Okay? Do not rack up any bad karma when it comes to finances, because that will set you back. Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not covet. Do not get competitive in this particular. Don't look at what anybody else has, because you're going to have plenty. You're walking your own path. So forget about what anybody else is doing for themselves. If somebody's trying to link up with you when it comes to work, it's because they see something in you that they want to hijack or benefit from. So be careful with that as well, because they will create bad karma for you because they have bad karma. All right? Devil in the details. Exactly. Protection. 7 of Wands. You become a warrior here with the Strength card and the 7 of Wands, and you are very much protected. Okay, we have a dragon here, and of course you guys know I love my dragons. So you may have a dragon spirit helping you out. Okay, connected to the mystical realm here. But stay strong. Okay? Because it's coming at you. It's coming at you with the devil here. And these are people, what? That are still in a mental imprisonment, in a low vibration, that want to oppose whatever it is that you understand. Okay, but someone asleep cannot understand or fathom what someone sees when they're awake. Six of Cups, yes. This is giving that kindred spirit with the Ace of Cups, past life. I feel like you guys could have had children in a past life. I'm also seeing you could have been, you could have had a connection as children in a past life. So you may not have had a full-blown relationship because you were both little in a certain past life. Maybe not all lifetimes with this person, but definitely there's something about that here that I'm seeing. But you guys really had a lot of love for each other. Okay, so it's coming again. There's this connection that's coming into your life. This soulmate. Or twin, however you want to see it. Take it how it resonates. Let's do one more row. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah. Planting seeds with people. And again, what is being said? People planting seeds. But it feels positive here. Okay, but just be careful with the negative Nancy's trying to plant seeds of doubt, planting monsters in your head about your own journey. They're not there where you're at mentally. It's not their journey. It's not their path. Same thing for this person coming towards you. So they're not going to understand. So their opinions are invalid. Their opinions need not apply because this is a self journey, a solo journey, where you have to figure things out that resonate with you. Eight of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. We have a fox here. We have the Eight of Pentacles with the World, the Seven of Swords, and the Fool. I don't know if this is happening for you or this person, but there is definitely something trying to keep someone stuck when it comes to work, to stop this person from proceeding. And it may not be like something that, it may not be like a specific person just hiding in the corner saying, ha ha, I'm going to get him to sign this contract so that he doesn't go to his soulmate. That person may not even know why they're trying to do this. It may just be a setup by the devil himself. I'm going to present them with this opportunity, and then I'm going to work through these people so that they present this opportunity to them to keep them stuck. Okay? But there may be someone within this work environment trying to keep someone stuck here, either you or this person, because they're trying to benefit from somebody's talents, somebody's wisdom, somebody's work ethic, because the Seven of Swords is here. It's very karmic. Whatever this opportunity is a South Node opportunity, not a North Node opportunity. It's there to keep someone stuck for a really long time. And there's a fox here, dressed as something else. Okay. Justice. Yes. Justice is here with the Seven of Wands. Divine protection. It's like spiritual. What is it? What do you call that when it's at the tip of my tongue. Custody, protective custody. You're under divine protective custody with justice here. I'm hearing like some people are just like caged lions waiting to be set free, like onto you. Okay? Because they want to feast. But you are being protected. That's crazy. So I don't know who these people are. Some of these people, you know, just be careful on your path. Okay? But does a lion really have... Does it really have power against a dragon? I think not. The dragon's advantage is that it can fly. It can see from a higher realm, a higher perspective. It can move through dimensions. So that's your energy. You've become elusive type of energy because you can shift through dimensions. You are hidden in plain sight. Wow. And that is your protection. But it's in connection to the universe, the spirit, your guides, and whoever protects you here. You have an advantage here because of the inner work that you have been doing. Oh, I heard a 5-fingered death punch. You know, when you do this and you pack a punch of power. You know, where you don't have to come from all the way over here. Nah, it's like right there. Your energy packs a punch. What you do in your life and in your purpose as you move through life, it packs a punch. The words you say packs a punch. The energy in which you vibrate in packs a punch. Your power is spiritual. It's within, and it's consciously, and it has taken over in a way that has strengthened you. There's resilience there. There's true inner power here. You are fierce. You are a force to be reckoned with. You have become this through your trials and tribulations. It has set you up for this very moment. There you go, the Hierophant. Taurus energy. Children of Source. This person definitely wants... You had children with this person in a past life. Okay? They want this again. Especially with the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the Six of Cups. This is what they want again with you. If children are possible. If not, then this is about you two being kindred souls, tapping into that inner child, being in a playful state of being in love, making love, you know, enjoying each other's company, learning together in connection to Source. So Source is here as well, because I often see the Hierophant as well as Source. And we have the Devil. You guys are children of Source, connected to that. And that's where this King of Cups wants to be. But there's definitely an obstacle here that must be seen, discerned, and overcome. A path that does not need to be taken here, especially when it comes to something about career. For someone, it's a specific job, either that you already are in, or that somebody's going to try to tempt you into. Okay? It's like there's a chapter being closed there, or something is trying to open up there to keep you stuck. Or this person, to keep them stuck. So they must allow themselves not... Somebody may work very hard here, and every time an opportunity comes up, they may grab it because it means it's a lot of money, and that keeps them kind of stuck in that cycle, because there may be long contracts, because the Devil is also contractual agreements. Okay? And that may set this person back even further from coming towards you. Why? because something shady is going to happen within that they're going to either, you know, unknowingly be a part of. And there may be other things that come up with that, like, you know, lawsuits, or, you know, lawyers being involved, or somebody stealing from them because they wanted to use their expertise, or stealing their ideas, and then all of a sudden trying to claim it as their own, and then this whole ordeal. And that's going to slow down this process of them coming towards you, and it's going to slow down their process in their own purpose. So whatever this is, somebody really needs to discern heavy and not be tempted by the amount of money that is being presented here, because I see deception here. That somebody may sell somebody a dream, like, oh, you're going to make so much money, you're going to do this, that, we're going to put you here, and we're going to do this with you. And then at the end of the day, they really just wanted this person to create that money they're talking about to this person for themselves, because it's this person or you that has the talent here, with whoever this is that is trying to work with you or get you in some sort of position, or this person, you know, whoever somebody here is trying to deceive here into this opportunity. All right, I can't stress that enough. So we have the Knight of Wands. Remain free spirited and withdraw when you need to. Okay, with the Hermit. And always ask a higher power for the answers. Tap in. All right, King of Pentacles. So yeah, don't get caught up in a contract. Somebody's very determined, very ambitious, but they need to remain free-spirited. Yeah, the Lovers. Eight of Cups. Queen of Pentacles. Seven of Cups. Yeah, the Nine of Wands. This is someone that walked away. Maybe they already went through this. Okay, walked away from a Queen of Pentacles that sold them a dream. Seven of Cups. They were an illusion. It was all confusion. Somebody showed up. Like I said, not everything that shines is gold. And they walked away from this. They withdrew and went inside to think about this. Right? King and Queen of Pentacles. Could have been a co-worker. But with the Lovers here, something else happened there. But it could have been a business. The Lovers could also be a business thing. But they walked away because why? They went through it there. That's the wounded warrior. Okay, to the point where now they got to protect their energy. Right? But found out the damn truth and clarity. So something that might have happened already to somebody. Yeah, there was a contract here with the Ace of Swords and the Page of Swords. Four of Cups. So somebody must have read the fine print, or they will. Because it looks like if this didn't happen yet, that's what's happening here. Okay? So be patient for whoever is in this energy. Alchemize what you need to see through the bullshit, and do not sign any contracts. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune, Ten of Cups, Three of Wands, that's what's coming with the Ace of Pentacles. Yes, stay focused. Stay focused. Okay, because this opportunity can be missed with the Four of Cups. If someone is not patient with the Wheel of Fortune, Ten of Cups, that Three of Wands, it can be. And this is the right opportunity. Ace of Pentacles with the Ten of Cups, with the Nine of Pentacles. I feel like a lot of you, this is you. You're like the gift at the end of whatever this deception is, or on the other side of that deception. Yes. Wow. Yeah, Two of Wands. The Crossroads. Wow. Clarify this King of Cups. Wow. Yes, endings bring new beginnings. Okay? It can't rain every day. So they already went through this, I feel. But there may be something else that presents itself that is similar. They're going to be tested. Okay? Remember, this is somebody entering your timeline here. So endings bring new beginnings. It can't rain every day. Timeless beauty. Okay, this is someone looking at you like it just like that. They see your soul, your spirit, because there's an, even if they don't know it on a logical or like mental level, there's a deep understanding. Like there's a timeless beauty within you. It's like they can see you in many lifetimes. I don't know if you guys ever saw that movie that came out in February, Dracula. And there's a scene where she's walking in and he's looking at her, and it's like he waited, I don't even know what, 2,000 years or something like that to see her again. And it's like as she's walking, it just looks like time is passing by, and he's finally seeing her again because he recognizes her from a past lifetime, right? Even though she looks the same, it's a timeless beauty. That's what I'm seeing here. Not to say that this is a vampire or anything like that. I'm just seeing like there's a moment here where this person saw you and it's like time stood still. Your beauty is timeless. It's like they still recognize that inner beauty that you always emanated. It's like all timelines were blurred in that moment. That's deep, but that's what I feel like. They feel a sense of what's the right word? They feel a sense of, I want to say belonging, but that's not the word I'm looking for. Well, yeah, they maybe they feel a sense of belonging. Maybe they've never felt like connected to someone like they feel towards you. That would make sense. So they feel a sense of belonging with someone that understands them, gets them, recognizes their soul as well. So there is a recognition there. I totally lost the other train of thought that I was having, but that's okay because that's valid as well. Becoming their own demise because of fear of rejection. Okay? So this person has a strong, deep fear of rejection that they have to overcome. Maybe they were rejected in the past, or they feel, like I said, they never belonged. Anytime they tried to get close to anyone else, there was always something that felt off, like they weren't good enough or something like that. But that's because this person had to understand their own worth. They had to love themselves, which is where they're sitting at right now. But that's what's ending, and they're transforming this. Okay. Let's see what else. Yeah, authentic and unique. Transcendence. Yes. They're transcending, understanding how different they are. And I feel like meeting you or running across you somehow, however they're looking at you or analyzing you, or you're mirroring back to them that authentic and unique nature that they are. They don't have to wear a mask to appeal to anyone else. They just have to be themselves. And they're transcending. They're understanding that that's their power, is to be authentic and unique. Not to be like everyone else. That's becoming their own demise. Because they're not being true to who they are. They're just kind of following the crowd. No. This person is understanding that they must stand alone here. They must stand in their own power. And this is a reflection that they see in you. There's something in you that they see in themselves. Exactly. Okay? Getting out of the ego into self-worth. Alright? Coming out of that ego energy that, only makes people, what? Be their own demise. I can't make it up. Kindred souls. And magnetic desire. Wow. Your inner childs really understand each other, because at the end of the day, the spiritual journey, all this inner work, is basically to tap back into your inner child that you have always been. The only thing that grew is your skin, your bones, but you were always this inner child, pure, authentic, unique, before the mind got reconstructed and rebuilt in ways that didn't mesh or blend in with your soul, your spirit, who you are, because that's just 3D. That's just the world, making you feel like you have to be a certain way, right? You have been programmed since you were a child, through school, through other people that didn't understand their own worth, value, power, and who they truly were in the spirit. I mean, you're born into a system, and this is about reconstructing everything that you thought you knew and understanding it internally, understanding who you are. And that's how you see the world differently, because you're no longer lost in it. You see it from a higher perspective. Because you see yourself in a different light. You're understanding yourself more. And that is exactly what this person is doing. There it is, quantum leap. Okay. Jumping timelines. They're taking leaps and bounds. Quantum leap is just not just a little leap. It's a huge step into a different timeline. With endings bring new beginnings. This is someone that is there with the Chariot being here, the Knight of Cups. Their path to ascension is accelerating, okay, into another timeline. And it's like, you're there. You're there. This is where they meet you. This is where they see themselves. Meet themselves is within you, and vice versa. Okay, let's get a few of these. I don't want to take too long on this message, but yeah, Day of the Dead, a time for transformation and rebirth. And you already saw transcendence. Yes. I think I will cause problems on purpose. Instigator. There is somebody around here. And this person is in a time of peace and serenity. But there's somebody walking around talking about, oh, I think I'm going to cause some problems on purpose. Let me instigate some things. They're looking too peaceful over there. Yeah. There's somebody here. But that's done with the Day of the Dead. So it's a death for, the ending of whoever was trying to instigate here. We did see that Queen of Pentacles energy, which is giving Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, somebody that they might have worked with or got them into some sort of, bad deal when it came to business. Because they were trying to take advantage of this person's talents and whatever smarts they have when it comes to something. They were trying to benefit from that. One vibe, high vibrations. Yes. There you go. And somebody's feeling salty about it. Because why? They can no longer manipulate this person. Or take them for granted. Or take you for granted. Take it how it resonates. Yeah. A ghost from the past returns. That's you. And them. Okay? High vibrations, one vibe, a ghost from the past returns. This is a past life soulmate. Definitely. Dude, breathe. Overwhelmed with emotion. Yeah. King of Cups, Ace of Cups. This cup runneth over right now. Your ancestors are celebrating with you. I feel like this is good emotion. They're beside themselves. Okay? Because a ghost from the past returns. They see you. Like they've never been so sure till this moment. Like they see you. They know. Something was revealed to this person. They feel it in their heart space. Open crown, yes. Open crown chakra, yes, but open heart chakra. Yeah, somebody's feeling salty. Yeah, they fucked around and found out. Okay, whoever's trying to like instigate or and it could be a friend too. Whoever was trying to instigate or whatever, this person ain't playing. They're fucking around and finding out that this person means business. They ain't playing. They ain't listening to no low vibrational shit. Yeah, never give up. You've already come this far. Keep going. Exactly. There's no stopping midway now. No. This is about pushing through, following through. Oops. Yep. Somebody fucked around and found out, realizing it was a costly mistake. Yeah. Walking away was the best thing they could have done. Okay? So, yeah, they walked away from somebody here. Or some people. But with Dude Breathe here, it's just giving like they were talking to somebody and that somebody had nothing good to say. And, yeah, they got met with the 5-finger death punch. Without the physical of it, but that power, that inner power that this person possesses. Okay? Because you guys have that inner power. You're empathic. It doesn't come out very often. But when somebody pushes you to the limit, that inner power, you don't even have to punch anybody in the face. It is felt. It is seen through the eyes. It is felt through the energy that's emanating from you. So somebody fucked around and found out here. And whatever truth you speak, or this person spoke, they found out. Yeah, a text, an email, DM, or love letter will surprise you. Okay. And something else came out here. Reality is shifting and someone will emerge anew. Alright? So any mask that people are wearing or anything that was seen in a certain type of way, that's melting away. The reality of it is hitting, is being seen, and someone is emerging anew here. Aligned with the cosmos, manifestation mode. I mean, need we say more? There you go. Yeah, this is somebody that was in their energy. In my defense, I was left unsupervised. Their heart wasn't in the right place. Whoever was around their energy was just toying with this person. Yeah. And look, I'm afraid you've ratted your last tatuli. You flipped the script. Yeah, this person flipped the script. Okay, no more being taken for granted. This is somebody owning their power, owning their shit right now. There you go. Whew. This is good. I love this reading. Now, when it comes to you, let me get a few of these. Okay. So definitely this person is gaining in confidence and strength. And they're saying what they need to say. Remember that song. Okay? They're being bold about it. Exactly, because they're a starseed, and so are you. Activating deeply encoded encryptions, wisdom, and spiritual gifts to utilize for a higher divine purpose. There it is. Starseed. New Earth energy. And there you go. What? Power couple. High vibrational, grounded, committed, and highly admired. Long-term connection. I mean, I cannot make this up, guys. Not even if I wanted to. That's just how it is. That's how it's coming out. That's the message. Beautiful. Isis. Goddess. You carry that goddess energy. Understanding that you are connected to the universe. You are the portal between life and spirit. That goddess energy. Enlightened. A divine feminine. And they are a divine masculine. Goddess of hope, love, magic, and divine wisdom. One who often bewitches. Absolutely. When you're in this high vibration, people feel bewitched around you. Not that you're bewitching them on purpose or casting spells. You are the spell. It's your energy. Yet never herself compromised. Right? Never be compromised by the devil. Okay? Because temptation is here. You are the ultimate magician. What do we have here? We're manifesting. We saw that here somewhere. Okay? So there you go. You are a powerful divine feminine. You broke through someone consciously and through the spirit. You didn't even have to be in their presence. Your energy was felt, taken in, understood, and recognized. That's your person. Flower child. Okay. Some of you could have been in that era of this, 60s, 70s. Doesn't have to be, though. What this is just saying is that you are a free spirit. Okay. You value your peace and your freedom to be yourselves. Free spirit, make love, not war. You are star seeds, light workers. So you work from love frequency, naturally empathic, intuitive. And your understanding about about yourself. You're free spirited. You're not meant to blend in. You're meant to challenge. You're meant to trigger, to shift and change this devil's playground. It's not all about shadow. There needs to be balance, and that's where you guys come in. You create balance amongst chaos. That's your purpose, and which way that is for you, it's going to be different for all of you, and for you guys when you come together. But yeah, your star seeds of light, right? Star system that creates a whole new vibration, a whole new way of living, seeing, breathing, because understanding who you are in the spirit, not just being three-dimensional. There's many other dimensions than just the physical reality and what you've been taught to see and know. And that's where you guys come in. You were meant to shift the energy, to change. Okay? You're not a follower. You're leaders. This is not about creating followers. This is about creating leaders within their own life. That is your higher purpose. And that cannot be taken away from you. No matter how much people want to, put you down or say that you're not this, you're not that. They have no idea what you're here for. Those people, that's why it's a solo journey. Because it's something you have to understand for yourself. Only you can understand it for yourself. It's not something somebody can take away from you or tell you not to do. especially when it's connected to source, whoever that is for you, because that's between you and source, not somebody else. Okay? Genuine. Great friend or mentor, someone reliable and sensible, gives sound advice. That's it. Being genuine and authentic in who you are, being the muse or an ear to a voice, an ear to hear someone out, guide someone in the right direction if that's what they're seeking, but not to impose, just to be your true authentic self. And prosperity is part of your birthright. Success is a part of your purpose. You are aligning with what's rightfully yours. Naturally. Why? Because you went through the rough. You went through the trials. You went through the emotional purge. Okay, the dark night of the soul. You faced yourself. You faced your inner demons. You faced it in other people that were looking at you. And you broke through that. You ascended, transcended through that. You understood who you were. Why you're here. Why you're different. Why you're unique. Because the world needs this. Okay? The symbol of hope and strength. Just like Superman energy. Absolutely. You bring faith. You bring hope. You are the representation of what is possible within other people. No matter how much they're triggered by it. If they hate on it, it's because they don't have self-worth or self-love. They're hating on a part of themselves that they don't agree with. They're riddled with self-judgment because they don't understand who they are, because the programming is not aligning with their soul, their spirit. They're at war with themselves. And your energy shines a light on that. But they're meant to take something from that internally and face it within themselves, if they so choose to. They have free will. But when they go up against you, there is divine protection here. And there's karma, the cause and effect. There's universal laws here put in place for a reason, whether they understand them or not. And it's meant to protect you as well. You guys work within that energy of universal laws. You're living in Dharma, not karma anymore. People that deceive and try to mock, divide, those people are living in karma. They still have lessons to learn, karma to clear. And not all of them will do it this lifetime. They will repeat the cycle till they understand something, till something clicks, till they have the epiphany, a breakthrough, whenever that is for them. Okay? You just be your true authentic self. You're aligning with somebody here that is definitely on your level, coming into that, transcending, and what you guys do together is going to be amazing, powerful. Yeah, you may gain some backlash from other people, some people, not all. Some will admire. You will change many lives for the positive by just being your true authentic selves. But those other people that are not for you, that's why protection's there. You've already seen yourself in the energy in which these other people sit in, and you understand it, and that's why you're able to be your true authentic self and not retaliate. It's because you understand what it means not to love yourself, not to see your own worth. Maybe not to the level that some people, where some people are, where they went up against you in a certain way. Maybe not to that level, because at the end of the day, no matter how low vibrational you were in the past, you're still an empathic, good person. Okay? So let's not confuse the empath with any type of narcissism, because that's just a whole nother world over there. you know what I'm saying? 11011. Excuse me, 110 01 is what I saw there. So, you found your power. Okay? You both are. So this is coming together beautifully, guys. I hope that most of you resonate, because wow, you have pushed through some pretty, it's like trying to swim through mud is what I got there. And I understand the energy. I don't just speak on it. Okay? I get this myself. And it is like trying to swim through mud. And you're finally going to be swimming through water. Okay? You're going to be skinny dipping through some purified water. That's what it's going to feel like now. Alright? Okay, guys. I want to leave it there. I do. I'm just going to get a few messages. That's it. From this person. Because I know you want to hear it. But that's it. This was a pretty powerful reading. And I'm so proud of you. Source is proud of you. And I know you're proud of you. And this person is proud of you. And I know you're proud of this person. It's just proud all around. So give yourselves a round of applause. Pat yourselves on the back. Don't be so hard on yourself. Okay? You're breaking through. You're coming through. You're doing what you came here to do. And that's more than anyone could ask for. Look, my family will love you. So remember the song. This person might have thought they were going to get a little backlash from their family. Instead, they were met with positivity. And that doesn't happen all the time with these types of connections. So that's good. It may not be all their family. There may be one or two that are feeling some type of way. That's okay. As long as you are welcomed, for the most part, you know, how you guys interact with each other and this power couple that you're becoming is going to speak louder than any negativity that anybody could ever, you know, utter, or any opinions that they have. I'm noticing signs and synchronicities that are leading me to you. Definitely. I mean, like I said, they're seeing it loud and clear. They know who you are. I saw 11303. I think about things I want to do to you and with you. Definitely. But this is about love and passion. Obviously. And I'm going to love you like you've never been loved before. Wow. And they're making time to be with you. Okay, so they're getting themselves prepared. Alright. For those who resonate, of course, please use your discernment once again. Open, willing, and able. And yes, you woke me up to a higher perspective. That's that Isis energy. Your divine feminine energy spoke through this person's soul like no one has ever before, and you didn't even have a conversation or open your mouth for them to understand this. For some of you, of course. Okay? Or it was just one conversation they had with you. Or them watching you and watching how you move through life. How you see yourself. Spoke to this person's soul, whatever that was. You owned who you are. And it was seen, it was noticed, and it was reflected back like a beam of light that allowed themselves to see themselves. 11444, of course. 144. And allowed them to heal from within. This is just beautiful. I heard there's strength in numbers. That's the message for the 144. There's strength in numbers. Okay? As long as you're seeing that strength for yourself. Because we're all connected. One high vibration to another high vibration, to another high vibration, to another high vibration creates that circle of life. That protective sphere that cannot be penetrated by shadow. At least not in the way that we've understood shadow. Why? Because your own shadow is your protection. Yeah. Understanding that. That's your protection. As well as, your spirit guides, your spirit team, and whoever else surrounds you. Alright? Alright, guys. Thank you for watching. Let me know in the comments if you resonate. And although, yes, under every reading I put for entertainment purposes only, these are real life situations. But it's not happening to every single person that is watching this. So I must put that there. But this is not just a story. It's not a fairy tale. It's very much real. Alright? Alright, guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.